Hello everybody, Mark with Midnight Snack Movies and Music, back again today for a new video. Hope you guys are doing really well. Today I'm out at the movie theater. I actually just got out of seeing the newest Wes Anderson film called The Phoenician Scheme. This one stars Benicio del Toro, Michael Cera, Tom Hanks is in this, Jeffrey Wright. A lot of really common Wes Anderson contributors are in this thing. This released today, June 6th, 2025, from Focus Features, and I really enjoyed this film. I think there are some aspects of it that weren't done perfectly well. I don't think this is Wes Anderson's best work by any means. However, I did have a really good time with this. It's very funny. The comedy is just non-stop. It's like Wes Anderson turned up to 11 on this. Just constant one-liners, constant funny jokes. I think he went back to the well a little too much on some of the jokes, because there are a lot of very repetitive things in this film. You hear lines of dialogue over and over again, and I'm sure that was intentional. Maybe there's some sort of hidden message that I didn't quite pick up on first watch, which is why I'm excited to see this thing again at some point. But yeah, it definitely leans heavily into the comedy. There's probably some sort of underlying message here that I'm missing, that I didn't quite pick up on, because I did kind of feel like the story itself was slightly lacking. It definitely felt like, you know, Wes Anderson just having fun and doing what he wants to, and just on full creative high. But it kind of felt more like style without the substance as much. But there is some commentary here about death and life and all that, and religion. There's quite a few religious themes in this film. I knew basically nothing about this other than that it's a Wes Anderson film before I saw it, and I recommend that you guys kind of go in with the same expectations, not really look too much into this film and everything that it's about. So I think that would be the best viewing experience there. I'm gonna give The Phoenician Scheme a 3.5 out of 5. I think it was really solid. It's one of Wes's that I'm probably gonna revisit several times. And like I said, I had a hell of a lot of fun with this. Michael Cera is so incredible in this movie. Oh my gosh. I ate up every second of screen time that he had. He's one of my favorite actors already, and especially in the comedy realm. To see him work with Wes Anderson is fantastic. I can't believe he hadn't up until this point. And the character that he plays is so much fun. And you get to see a lot of him in this film. I thought Benicio del Toro was incredible in this thing as well. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5 for The Phoenician Scheme. I definitely recommend you get out to a theater and check it out if you get the chance. While I was out today, I made a stop by Disc Replay. I hadn't been there in probably like 4 or 5 months. I brought some movies that I sold, so I sold about 20 to 25 movies, and I got about $30 for them. And with that $30, I picked up some titles. So I'll go ahead and show you real quick what I picked up. Little addition to this video here. So what I did, all of these are Blu-rays. I'm kind of getting to the point where, you know, I'm downsizing my collection. I actually want to make a video pretty soon about my collection, and maybe kind of give you a little tour of what I've got and kind of where I'm at, the state of my physical media collecting in 2025, because I'm past the point where I want to get everything, you know. I want movies that I really like, that I enjoy, that I can see myself rewatching many times, and I'm becoming a little bit less of a 4K snob. Like, I still prefer 4K if I get the choice, but it's not something that I'm like, I have to have every movie on 4K. So I picked up 6 Blu-rays here, basically for free, because I traded in my old titles that I wasn't watching anymore. So got all these here, and all of these are Blu-rays. These are movies that I don't necessarily think I need on 4K. So first of all, I picked up some Disney titles. Back in the day, I remember hunting, and Disney titles, even if they were just standard Blu-rays, you would never find them for less than like $10. found these for very cheap. So I finally picked up Toy Story, just a standard Blu-ray release, but this is of course a classic. I watched it many times as a kid, and I needed to have it in the collection. Definitely one that as an adult I could still see myself watching. So I picked up Toy Story, as well as Toy Story 3, which I did not own either of these. The only Toy Story movie that I owned was Toy Story 4, so I still am missing Toy Story 2, but happy to pick this one up. I think I've seen this. This came out like, when did this come out? 2010, I want to say? Something like that. I can't find the date, but I think it was either early 2010s or like late 2000s, and by that point I was in middle school, high school, so I really wasn't into kid movies at the time, even something that had nostalgia for me like Toy Story. I know I haven't seen Toy Story 4, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I'm not 100% sure. Next one, the last Disney Pixar title here, Cars. This is an absolute classic from my childhood. I adored this movie. This movie came out when I was 10 years old. I had all of the toys. They gave out all the individual cars at McDonald's, sorry, back in the day. And I had to go collect all of the different toys. It was so much fun. So yeah, happy to have Cars on Blu-ray. Great pick here for Pride Month, Milk. Fantastic movie. I just watched it for the first time earlier this year. Didn't own it on Blu-ray, so I'm like, I have to own this thing. It's actually still sealed, believe it or not. So Sean Penn, incredible performance as Harvey Milk. Don't want to get too much into politics and current events, but the current administration is in the process of renaming the battleship named after Harvey Milk, and that is a travesty. Watch this movie, find out who Harvey Milk is. He's a phenomenal, or was a phenomenal human being, may he rest in peace, and did so much positive stuff for the LGBTQ community, and I love this movie. It's a really good depiction of his life. Sean Penn is phenomenal in this. Then I picked up a couple kind of modern horror movies that I have not seen yet. So this first one here, The Black Phone, starring Ethan Hawke. Have not seen this, didn't get the opportunity to see it in the theaters when it came out, and I heard they're doing a sequel to this movie, and I love Ethan Hawke, so I'm excited to check this one out. Heard really good things about this, which is probably why it's getting a sequel. So happy to have this. Hopefully I'll see it, and then go see the second one in theaters when it comes out. And then the final pickup here, Happy Death Day to You, a horror comedy. Have not seen this one either. I'm pretty positive I've seen the first movie of Happy Death Day. I get that one confused with another horror movie called Freaky, because I think they came out around the same time, and they both had kind of, I don't know if unique premises is the right word, but kind of odd premises. They're both horror comedies, so I kind of get those two confused. I'm pretty positive I saw Happy Death Day. So happy to have this one. I know I haven't seen this sequel here. All right, so that'll kind of wrap up this video. Kind of a little hodgepodge video here of my review of Phoenician, Scheme, as well as some pickups for the physical media collection. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. It's Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will check in with you later. Bye.